In Mihango village, Subukia, Eunice Nyambura tends to her ripe crop of beans, the new bean variety, Nyota, that the Kenya Agricultural and Livestock Research Organization introduced in her village.
KALRO walifanya matembezi huku kwetu, wakatuintroduce kwa hii maharagwe ambayo inaitwa Nyota, of which walituelevusha juu tulienda tukaona haya maharagwe mengine yamekuwa ni kama yamechoka, ni vile yamepandwa zaidi.
Now, more than 200 small-scale farmers here in Subukia are planting the bean variety that KALRO hopes will boost the national production of beans from 650,000 metric tons to above 750,000 metric tons. The amount consumed annually in Kenya. The Nyota variety is adapted to grow in dry areas as well as the cold, dry highlands.
This variety has been done, the breeding in conjunction with the Alliance for Biodiversity and SEAT. Like Nyota is bred to be high yielding, not to have flatulence. Is it marketable? Do the consumers like it? So Nyota is supposed to replace one or two varieties.
According to Dr. David Karanja, the head of bean research at KALRO, smallholder farmers are the target in efforts to improve their nutrition and income.
August tuliuza 150 per kg. Kuna watu wanaipack, kuna wenye wanatengeneza super noodles nazo, kuna unga yenye inatumika kama tunaweza itumia kwa stew, kwa uji.
And what they need to keep in mind toe begu maharagwe ya Nyota ya kutosha rori ya miguu 10. Then they work on the quality. Their quality, they try to work on getting 99% purity.
The 2022 Kenya National Bureau of Statistics report on malnutrition says 18% of children under the age of 5 in the country are stunted, while 42% of pregnant women are anemic. And researchers behind the Nyota variety say that the bean has high levels of both iron and zinc.
In 2024, people will double bean consumption in the country, and double bean consumption with the beans with the high levels of iron. Iron helps the brain. Iron helps the way blood mixes oxygen to the lungs. Zinc is very important for body immunity, and it's very important for recreation. So those two elements are very useful to the human body.
Nyota beans' success as a variety locally developed with donor funding getting into the hands of farmers is a plus for KALRO, with such developments sometimes being done at the expense of taxpayers.
In the last 10 years, between KALRO and the other universities that breed beans, we have about 3 new bean varieties. Out of those 3, the ones that are in the hands of farmers are less than 8 new ones.
Critics, however, say that the failure of some public-funded varieties not reaching the farmers is due to the Seed and Plant Varieties Act for being pro the breeders and not farmers.
Anything that has passed its time frame for protection should be freely accessible, but KEFI's regulations somehow want you to prove ownership even when it's not required, which to me is an illegality in overprotecting the breeders.
Seed Savers Network, which works with small-scale farmers in promoting community seed systems, says that public research on local seed varieties should be well-funded locally to empower research on other non-commercial but popular seed varieties.
We have to be inclusive. We also serve the interest of farmers, the interest for food security, so that, for instance, on seeds, able to have exemptions. We don't have to say Murenda and Managu should be going through the same certification system.
KALRO is optimistic that the Nyota bean variety will not only boost bean production in the country, but will also improve the nutritional needs of households, especially in rural Kenya.